Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup as well as a weapon guide for the GKS submachine gun here in Black Ops 4 after update 1.17. So that's the thing guys, if you didn't already know, with Black Ops 4 update 1.17, every single submachine gun in the game did end up getting buffed. So that's how come what I'm going to be doing in this video is a best class setup as well as a weapon guide for the GKS submachine gun, because that's the thing, the GKS is one of my favorite weapons in the game, and I must say it is quite underrated, being that from my experience with Black Ops 4, not too many people use it. So with that in mind, that's what come I want to go ahead and do a best class setup on it. Also guys, before we get too far into this video, I do have a couple of things that I want to say, and that's first of all, if I sound a little bit weird in this video, and that's just because currently I do have a sore throat, so if I do sound a little bit weird in this video, that's the reason why, as well as recently you guys have been asking for me to do a best class setup as well as a weapon guide for the Switchblade submachine gun. Now I just want to say yes, I am going to be making that video very shortly. Now the reason why I haven't done a best class setup for the Switchblade yet, and that's just because I do not have all the attachments unlocked for the weapon. So once I unlock some more attachments as well as I experiment a little bit more with the weapon, then I'm going to be making a best class setup for it. Also guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below. Let's go ahead and see if we can break 10 likes on this video. That would be absolutely amazing. And yeah guys, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's actually dive right into the weapon guide. So that's the thing guys, if you are new to my channel and you don't know what I am going to be doing in this video, and that is at the beginning of the video, I am going to be discussing the GKS submachine gun, then I am going to be moving over to a really awesome creator class that I have for the weapon, then of course finally, I'm going to be talking about a couple things that you want to know about this particular class setup before you go ahead and use it, and then after that I am going to be doing a live commentary of me using the class setup live in Black Ops 4. So with that in mind, that means right now I am going to be discussing the GKS submachine gun. So first of all, the GKS is a very reliable as well as consistent weapon in the game, with moderate damage as well as a moderate fire rate. However, with that in mind, the recoil on the GKS is extremely low, especially if you equip grip as well as grip 2. I will get to that a little bit later in this video. I've said it time and time before, and that's the GKS is the submachine gun equivalent of the ICR-7. So with that in mind, it means that chances are if you enjoy using the ICR-7, you are going to enjoy using the GKS submachine gun. You unlock the GKS at level 13, which means that it's one of the first submachine guns, as well as overall it's one of the first weapons that you unlock in the game, being that you unlock this particular weapon 8 levels after you unlock creator class. Now that's something that's pretty interesting about the GKS, and that is, although it is a submachine gun, you can effectively use this weapon at all ranges, being that of course since it is a submachine gun, it means that it is going to be effective at close range. However, since the damage is moderate as well as the fire rate and the recoil is extremely low, you can very effectively take out enemies at medium range when you are going to be using this weapon. As well as from my experience, you can effectively take out enemies at long range when you are going to be using the GKS, especially if you have grip as well as grip 2. However, keep in mind, the damage really starts to fall off with this weapon at those longer ranges, so keep that in mind when you are going to be using the GKS. Also guys, as mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, every single submachine gun in Black Ops 4 did end up getting buffed with update 1.17. So what I'm going to be talking about right now is the buff that the GKS received with the update. Now that's the thing, comparing it to other submachine guns, it didn't get buffed too significantly. However, the buff to the GKS submachine gun was the 5-shot kill range got changed from 5 meters to 7.5 meters. So that means overall, this weapon is going to be more deadly at close range, which is really good in my opinion. So yeah guys, now I am going to be moving over to the creator class portion of this video, and of course as you can see, the creator class is going to be on your screen right now. Alright, so of course starting off, we are going to be using the GKS submachine gun with that diamond camo. I'm not gonna lie, diamond camo looks really nice on this particular weapon, so that's like of course we are going to be using it. For our first attachment, we are going to be using a red dot sight, and that's just because I know a lot of people really do not like the iron sights on this particular weapon, and if you want to be really precise when you are going to be using the GKS, make sure you go ahead and run a red dot sight. For our first as well as second attachment, we are going to be using grip as well as grip 2. Now that's the thing, the GKS submachine gun has really low recoil. However, similar to the ICR, the weapon does end up shaking, so if you put on grip as well as grip 2, it's going to be reducing that shaking, therefore making this weapon more accurate. And if you equip grip as well as grip 2, you're basically turning this weapon into a laser beam. Moving over to our final attachment, we are going to be using long barrel, just so that way this weapon is going to be a little bit more effective at those medium to longer ranges, where, as mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, you can very effectively take out enemies at assault rifle ranges with this particular weapon. For our piece of gear, we are going to be using stim shot, and then for our first perk, we are going to be using scavenger, just so that way of course we do not run out of ammunition. And then for our second perk, we are going to be using ghost, which is going to allow us to stay off the radar if the enemies do end up calling in the UAV. So yeah guys, that's going to be it for the create a class portion of this video. Now before I end off the weapon guide portion of this video, I am going to be talking about a couple things that you want to know about this particular class setup before you go ahead and use it. So as mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, if you want to excel when using this particular weapon, try to stick to those close to medium range engagements. That's where this weapon excels. However, since we do have long barrel on, as well as we do have a red dot sight, you can effectively take out enemies at those medium to longer ranges. As well as if you really want to excel when using this particular weapon, try to aim for the upper body as well as the head. And that's the thing, since the GKS submachine gun with grip as well as grip 2 has basically no recoil, it means that it's very easy to get headshots with this particular weapon. So yeah guys, that's going to be it for the weapon guide portion of this video. Now I am going to be moving over to a live commentary of me using this particular class setup live in Black Ops 4. So yeah guys, enjoy the live commentary. Alright guys, so of course hello everyone and welcome to the live commentary portion of this video. And of course, as you can see, this is the create a class that we are going to be using. And I'm not gonna lie, diamond camo looks really nice on this particular weapon. So with that in mind, that's how come of course I am going to be using it. So yeah guys, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. Alright guys, so as you can see, of course we are going to be joining up into our first game, and this time we are going to be playing a game of standard TDM here on Nuketown. Now that's the thing, if you guys went ahead and catch yesterday's video, you would know that I played Nuketown 3 times in that one video. So not gonna lie, I was pretty happy about that, and of course I am very happy that we are going to be playing Nuketown for our first game. And of course we are going to be using the GKS, and Nuketown is quite the awesome map to be using the GKS on, because Nuketown is of course a really awesome map if you are going to be using a submachine gun. Wait a second. Alright, there we go. That's of course going to be our first kill of the game. It looks like there are going to be some more people mid-map, as well as there's a sniper, so we have to be pretty careful because of course I do not want to get sniped. And there's another kill. Alright, so we unfortunately died, however it's not too big of a deal, and of course that's going to be another kill. Wait a second, it looks like there's another person over here. Alright, there we go, took him out. As well as another one. And there's another kill. That person was using a sniper rifle, so that was pretty close. Of course, I was able to take him out. And there's another one. And that was extremely close. Okay. Let's go ahead and call in this UAV as well as counter UAV. And it looks like the spawns did end up flipping. However, there's still 2 people over there. And alright, so we unfortunately died, however it's not too big of a deal, currently going 16-4, which is pretty good in my opinion, at least for starting off this particular game. And that's one thing that I really do like about the GKS, and that is if let's say there was a person in that window over there, I could very effectively take them out with the GKS. However, that's the thing, the damage on the weapon really starts to drop off at those longer ranges, so that means it's going to be taking quite a few bullets to of course take them out. However, it still is quite awesome that I do have the option of taking them out. And you know what, let's go ahead and equip the Shadow Blade. And wait a second, it looks like there's a person over here. Alright, took him out. And looks like they're gonna keep spawning over here. There's another kill. And let's go ahead and throw the smoke down. And there's another one. As well as another one. Okay, let's go ahead and call in this UAV. And there was a person AFK in the back of the map. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and call in this counter as well. As it looks like the spawns did end up flipping, so... Alright guys, so of course that's going to be our first game, and I'm going 31-11, not really the greatest KD, however, still pretty awesome game in my opinion. And alright guys, so of course that's where I'm going to be ending off this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys will not miss a new upload from me. So yeah guys, that's of course going to be it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.